just love your fandom, Billy. For those who might be new to you as a diehard Steeler fan, let me just walk through a couple of things that I've just of our history. Okay, of our history.
Well, we met doing that read for Manganiello, and you were just
when we did.
I fell for you on the first date, Rich. I got to tell you.
Right back at you when we did the live read of Major League, which was amazing.
Yeah, you got to do Euchre's part, and I got to do the. I got a guy online too about some white walls, Eddie. I'll call you back.
It was amazing. It was unbelievable that night. So back in the day, just last year. And you're a lead pipe wielding professional. You couldn't make it on the show because your voice was shot, right? You just went all out against the Browns last year when you went to Heinz Field.
I actually that was the home Browns game after
the crowning.
Rudolph got hit in the head with that helmet.
Yes.
Which look, as a Steelers fan, of course, you think the other guy was out of line, but as a sensible person and a quarterback. Probably not the guy you should go start with. And if you do, make sure one of your guys is standing in front of you. But it got nasty and it got ugly, and there was no way, even without Ben, that we could lose that game in Cleveland. And I was scheduled to come do your show the next day, and I went to that home game. I even took my mom for extra mojo because she's out of her mind too. And they let us do the terrible towel twirl, and it was just a day of screaming. And then I know I called you then. I was like, Rich, I'm really sorry, but I can't come on the show because I hate Cleveland. And you said, I understand, Billy. We'll do it again.
Yeah, your voice sounded like Tom Izzo, March Madness Tom Izzo. Like you couldn't. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah, there was nothing left.
No.
And I've done that once before. During Mike and Molly, I went to the Jets Steelers playoff game with when they dinged that, and I'm not trying to bring up bad feelings here, but that field goal. But I
Billy.
came home so screamed out and so sick that it cost us 3 days of rehearsal from Mike and Molly, and then I did it again. No, I did it again with the Cleveland game because I came home and then just tried to walk into rehearsal. I was like, "Hey, everybody." And Chuck was like, he walked by and Chuck Lorre put his hand on my shoulder. He goes, no more football games during the filming season, okay, buddy?
They're going to write it in your contract, Billy. You better be careful. Which was the game where you lit a when did you light a candle in a church in New York City? When did you do that one?
I lit a candle in the church that was the when we lost that absolute heartbreaker to New England when they flicked that ball over the end zone and they said that Heath Miller didn't have it. And
he didn't have the catch.
And we lost that heartbreaker. And I was in New York City because I called you, and I walked to St. Patrick's Cathedral, and I lit a candle for the Jets and said, J-E-T, Jets, 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 Jets. And I said that in hopes that you would beat them because there was some crazy scenario that if the Jets beat the Patriots and 14 other teams won by 2, we would get in. So that's why I was lighting the candle at St. Patrick's that week.
And this has got nothing to do with religion. How'd that work out for you, Billy? How did that candle work out for you?
Nobody answered, Rich, but I guess there's bigger prayers out there. Nobody answered. But, you can't hurt. You don't know. Sometimes God's biggest answers are no's. We end up, I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.